Rav Melech Biderman Shlita in Be'er HaPasha brings that it's well known that in his youth, Moran Sar HaTorah Rav Chaim Kanievsky Zecher Tzadik Livracha, who lived from 1928 to 2022, did not succeed to his full potential while learning Be'iyun, the in-depth learning style of the Lomza Yeshiva, where they would spend an entire semester learning just a few pages of Gemara. His father, Harav Yaakov Yisrael Kanievsky Zecher Tzadik Livracha, who lived from 1899 to 1985, known as the Steipler Gaon, realized that his son was more suited to learning at a faster pace, Bekias, and he encouraged young Chaim to learn according to his inborn natural tendencies. Even though this style of learning was considered second-rate in the yeshiva world, he still did not pressure him to conform to the predominant learning style. In the end, his strategy was successful, and the entire Klal Yisrael was zoiche to have the benefit of Moran Sar HaTorah Rav Chaim Kanievsky Zecher Tzadik Livracha. What is interesting from an educational perspective is that in addition to having a vast encyclopedic knowledge of the entire Torah at his fingertips, Rav Chaim shone in the category of lamdonos as well. His great success was thanks to the vision of his great and very wise father, who understood his nature and did not pressure him to conform to societal norms just for the sake of fitting in and sticking with the mainstream, but rather he supported his specific child's inborn capabilities and boosted his God-given talents. This incredibly bold chinuch move enabled the boy to become even greater than his father, as the Steipler himself wrote in his introduction to Reb Chaim's Sfarim. In conclusion, who knows what would have happened to Chaim and all the many other children who do not fit into the mold of our system, had his holy father, the Steipler Gaon, not had the fortitude to be mechanich this specific child al pi darkoi and encourage him to learn according to his own derech based on the inborn character traits that Hashem gave him. We might have ended up with a frustrated, unsuccessful genius sitting somewhere in the back of a shul instead of the crown of Torah jury. Practical lesson. A Torah parent and educator must always remember that every child has his own name and his own set of inborn natural strengths and abilities. Therefore, instead of squeezing a child into a specific mold and potentially stifling his potential growth, it is your responsibility to allow him to shine based on these God-given talents and gifts, which will propel him to achieve his own maximum potential.